So what I've decided to do to start off the month of May is to do 100 muscle ups every day for 10 days consecutively, because that will make 1,000 muscle ups to start the month of May. Now, I've won 7 national Taekwondo championships, and I can tell you from experience, injuries are the main reason people quit, fail, give up, and never achieve their goals. So when you're going for something physical, of high value, epic even, you've got to be so careful and plan it out so that we avoid injuries at all cost. All right, that's the end of day 1. I've just done 100 muscle ups. Hopefully tomorrow I won't feel sore at all. If I've structured this correctly today by spreading it out into small sets, which is what I've done, hopefully tomorrow I'll be fine and I'll go again. It's day 2. I feel really good. I feel really good. That's fantastic. I don't feel too sore at all. One of the best ways to enhance performance and to enhance recovery is sleep. And I had a really good night's sleep last night. I just drank a ton of water, so now I'm off to the gym to start day 2, another 100 muscle ups. What I tend to do, and I do this all the time, is I write in my journal every morning and every night. I write, make this month count. And that's an accountability factor for me. If I write that down, and I write that down every morning and every night, make this month count, then I'm always on a journey to do something amazing, something worthwhile, something of value to my life. In life, the journey's more important than the goal. There's a difference between the goal and the journey. I can walk around for the rest of my life and say, I've done 1,000 muscle ups in 10 days. Now for me, that's amazing. I'm gonna love that. But honestly, no one else is gonna care. Here's the thing. What it has done, the journey, is reinforce the confidence in myself so that I know I can achieve anything I set my mind to. That's the difference between the journey and the goal. The goal's pretty crazy too. 1,000 muscle ups in 10 days. That's pretty amazing. Day 3, here we are. I'll do some warm up. I always do the same warm up. Yesterday I had an ice bath. Felt really good after that. This morning I've woken up feeling pretty good. I feel like that we're really on track here. So day 3 is the test. I spent about a year training chin-ups and dips in order to prepare for muscle-ups. And throughout the year I tried to do muscle-ups. I just couldn't do a single one for about a year. But I was determined. And then Yemi, who owns the gym, came over and he said to me, Nigel, use the bands to make it easy for yourself. And that changed everything. Within a couple of weeks, I was using the bands and I was able to do 2, 3, even 5 muscle-ups. And that was so exciting. One of my favorite quotes is, what would this look like if it were easy? The beautiful thing about that is, it doesn't take away from the fact that you have to put in lots and lots of effort to succeed. It's just a much smarter way to approach success. What would it look like if it were easy? Instead of always, what can I do to make it harder for myself? It's so crazy that whole way of thinking, I've had that my whole life. What can I do to make it harder for myself so it's more worthwhile? Actually, the opposite approach is so much smarter. What would this look like if it were easy? Oh yeah. Day 4. All right, let's talk more action. Let's go. Just got back from the gym, feeling great. My confidence is sky high because it just seems to be getting easier and easier. This previously impossible challenge somehow seems easier today than it did on the first day. But that's always what happens when you do anything. Repetition makes things easier, better technique. Funny enough, I even feel stronger today, and my hands were really sore on the first day, and now they're not the slightest bit sore at all. Day 5, I woke up this morning thinking I get to go and do day 5, so that's really fantastic. The 4 things I'm using for recovery are the same 4 things that I'm using for performance enhancement. Number 1 is sleep. Number 2, hydration. Number 3 is nutrition. So important. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. And the 4th one is cold exposure. So what I generally do every morning is I have a hot shower, I turn it to really, really hot, and that's a nice way to start, and then I turn all the hot off and I put the cold up to the max. And since we're on the cusp of winter, the pipes outside are they're freezing, so the water is really, really cold. But you come out of that feeling so invigorated and ready to start the day. That's day 5 complete. It's incredible to think that I'm 5 days ahead of my previous record. That's 500% more than I've ever done before. So I've done 500 muscle ups in 5 days. I'm loving it. It's amazing. I'm following all the right protocols: sleep, hydration, nutrition, and ice cold immersion. So everything is going really well, and I've got a fantastic gym to work from. All right, I'm really looking forward to day 6. This is amazing. I'm loving it. Day 6. Using the principle of adaptation, we adapt physically, mentally, and emotionally. So by day 6, I'm fully adapted to doing 100 muscle ups a day. So I come in here and it's almost easy. And once you understand this principle, it applies to everything. The idea is to just get started. Day 6, complete. Fantastic. What I find is I'm always more motivated when I'm working towards a goal. And this is a great goal. And I'm having a great time doing it. Day 7. By the end of today, I will have done 700 muscle ups in 7 days. All right, I'll just get started. I think that's the key to doing anything. Just get started. That is 700 muscle ups in 7 days. Incredible. I'm really happy. Day 8. What I really need to do is focus on the task at hand. Immerse myself completely in the present. And then I'm really confident that if I do that, I will succeed at doing the next 100 muscle ups. That will be 800 in 8 days. 800 reps complete, and that's how you succeed at anything. You break it down into small steps, you take one step at a time, and of course you start with the very first step. And here I am, 8 days in, 800 reps. Day 9. Well, I followed all the principles, broken it down into small steps, got to day 9, followed one step at a time. The hardest part of climbing a mountain is taking the first step. really important to be proud of yourself, to be happy with what you're doing, with what you've accomplished. Because by far, the most important thing in life for success and happiness is a strong sense of self-esteem. What I've really enjoyed is the benefits that have come from doing this project. Obviously strength, the feel of the muscle up, the technique, just the flow, everything's sort of become easy. But I've really enjoyed talking to camera and refining my concepts at the same time. All right, day 10. Yes, I've done it. 1,000 muscle ups in 10 days. It's fantastic and I feel so good. The first thing I want to do is get back to my journal and write down my next goal. That way I can live life to the fullest and make every month count.